Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Insanity here, and welcome to today's video. And in today's video, I think it's going to be a pretty lengthy one, but a very informative one. It's by far the biggest bullet point list that I have. Honestly, it is. I spent about a half hour trying to type everything up and everything that I know and all my pointers for it. So yeah, if you couldn't tell by the title, today we're going to be talking about how to easily defeat Wotan the Invincible. Now, just before this video starts, please go ahead and leave a like, as it does help this channel grow, and also please subscribe if you are new for more content like this. I do Borderlands content almost every single day on my channel. I also have a playlist on my channel called How to Borderlands for all your Borderlands needs and whatnot, and that link will be down in the description below. So as I said, today we're going to be talking about how to easily defeat Wotan the Invincible. Now, I say easily defeat. This is a lot easier, a lot easier than other methods that I've tried. Now, it also relies on your reflexes and everything, and your speed that you are able to do things at and react to things and stuff like that. So first, I would recommend that you do not run a mayhem when you're first starting out this method, mainly just to get the easiest possible chance of doing this. Also, you do have to be max level in order to do the raid as well. Also, one more thing I would recommend is you play with some friends if you do have friends that play this game, and if you don't, this game does support crossplay now, and the comment section, you guys can leave your shift code thing and down in the comment. But if you're not, solo is definitely possible to do so as well. So these are the things that you're going to need to have that I've noticed that are some of the best items to have for this boss fight. So number one to have is the Breath of Dying. This is a corrosive assault rifle that is very capable of doing a lot of damage, and is acquired from the Screaming Banshee, I'm pretty sure, on Necrotafeo. You could just look up a video or look up on Google how to get the Breath of Dying. I unfortunately do not have a video on that. The next thing you're going to need is 2 Kutzmann's SMGs. These SMGs can be obtained from Borman Nates in the Meridian outskirts, actually, on Promethea. You're going to need a corrosive and shock variant of this gun, and I could show you the location on screen where to find Borman Nates, but yeah, I recommend you getting 2 Kutzmann's. That's probably the most critical and crucial thing of this. Now, if you guys do own the Guns, Love, and Tentacles DLC, I would recommend getting the Insider Shotgun. This thing is a freaking animal. It will tear through hordes of enemies and tear through Valkyries that you're going to be thrown at you during this fight. But if you do not own the DLC, I would recommend getting a weapon that can easily tear through enemies, just like the Flacker. Now, for your grenade mod, you could really do whatever, but this build kind of focuses on the guns more than the grenades. But you can run something like a Firestorm. And this is a very, very important addition to this is your relic. It is any kind of relic that has the Snowdrift prefix. Now, if you don't know what the Snowdrift prefix does, it allows you to slide at immense speeds and immense distances, so you are going to be able to evade attacks so much easier than normal. And if you don't know how to get a Snowdrift prefix, it's pretty much a random drop from any relic, most relics actually. But the easy ones are the Loaded Dice and the White Elephant. You can get those from the Agonizer 9000. He's an easy farm, especially if you have a Kutzmann. I would recommend to bring a Kutzmann to that farm too. So once you have all of those items, we are ready to move on to the boss. So to get to the boss, you do have to do the entire Malawan takedown, which I'm not going to be covering how to go through the Malawan takedown in this video. This video is primarily focusing on Wotan. I'll have a video up later on how to do the entire raid itself maybe, but this one, I just want to focus on the boss. So right now I'm going to be going over each phase of the battle so you are ready and educated on what he's going to be throwing at you. So as soon as you jump into the fight, you're going to have your shock Kutzmann ready to fire, and you're going to shoot its shield until you destroy it. And at the same time, while you're doing the entire boss fight, to avoid his attacks, just slide everywhere using your Snowdrift prefixed on any relic. Once his shield is down, go ahead and shoot him with your corrosive Kutzmann until he enters his next phase. So that's phase 1 done. It's pretty simple and self-explanatory and straight to the point. But moving on to phase 2, it gets significantly more difficult, but it revolves around the same premise. So there, in his immortality shield, it's going to be a more of a skinny area that you can shoot your Kutzmann into, but again, use your Kutzmann to shoot it until you destroy his shield. Now, at some point during this phase, he will spawn a lot of Valkyrie robots, around 5 to 8 of them, and they are very, very hard to kill. So I would recommend focusing them with your Breath of Dying AR, and just until you kill them all, kill all the enemies on the field, then I would recommend focusing on Wotan again. But again, once those things spawn, I can't stress it enough, make sure you use your Breath of the Dying right away until you kill them all. And after all the Valkyries are killed, go ahead and use your Corrosive Cutsman on Wotan until he enters his next phase. But anyways, moving on to the third and final stage, which is the most complex stage of this fight. You're going to need to be fast and accurate for this phase of the fight because he throws up 2 immortality shields when one of them's a dome shield, meaning you can't shoot him anywhere until you get inside his dome shield. So what you want to do is enter his dome shield so you could get up and close to him. Use your Shock Cutsman to destroy his shield. Now it's going to be the same exact immortality shield as the second phase where that little sliver is open. So you're going to need to be fast and very, very quick and accurate to get rid of this because he will fire at you when you're inside that dome. Once you destroy that, the dome shield will break down and you will go into his next shield bar, which is pretty much you just got to hit him from the air. There are 3 towers on the corners of the maps that allow you to be boosted up above everything, and I would use your Shock Cutsman to shoot down on him. Now, just like the Valkyries, at some point during this shield phase, there will be 2 robots that spawn. It's either 2 Kraken robots, 2 Thor robots, or 1 of each. Just like the Valkyries, I would recommend focusing on them. You can use your Cutsmans to destroy these guys because they're pretty decently big, but I would highly recommend getting rid of those things first before you focus on Wotan again. Now, once you have killed those 2 robots, you can go ahead and focus on Wotan once more until you destroy his shield. Now, I'm going to pause right there. Just want to let you guys, just pause the video and just until you got everything situated, because I know I'm going pretty fast, but to be honest, I talk fast, so yeah. Moving on to the second part of this phase, once you destroy his final shield, he will split into 2 halves. His head will be one flying around, and his body will be the one walking on the floor. I would recommend focusing on his head first with your Breath of Dying and destroying the head until shooting the head until it dies, because that thing will rain hell on you if you focus on anything else. And at the same time, again, I can't stress enough, during this entire fight, make sure you're constantly moving and constantly sliding with your with your Snowdrift relic. That's the number one thing, because the number one thing that you're going to be dying to is because you're not moving enough. You have to dodge a lot of rocket barrages and stuff during this fight that I'm not covering because it's pretty self-explanatory. But once you kill the top half of him, just focus on that bottom half again. Use your Shock Cutsman to get through that final shield, and then use your Corrosive Cutsman until you finally kill the boss. Now, one more part to this fight that I want to make sure that you know to get your loot. Just his little brain will be running away. Just shoot it real quick with any weapon. Just kill it, and then your loot will be spilled out onto the floor. So yeah, congratulations. If you did all of this correctly, you should be able to kill Wotan the Invincible. Now, again, I'd recommend doing out no mayhem until you got the strat down, until you know what this boss is going to be throwing at you. It's a very difficult boss fight, and best of luck to you all. That is how you kill Wotan the Invincible in the easiest way I can possibly think of right now. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video and found it informative, because this took a while to make and a while to do. I did a lot of research. This strat I came up with on my own. I didn't even look up anything for it. I did a lot of research on how to find Cutsmans, because I randomly got one from a boss, and then I found the Breath of Dying I got from a boss, and then I just put it all together. The Insider's very good shotgun too. I just put it all together and used it against Wotan, and it worked very, very seamlessly. So yeah, make sure you go get all those weapons and stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's been Insanity, guys. If you guys did enjoy, please subscribe if you are new, and also like, because this one took a while to make. But yeah, I love you guys. It's been Insanity, guys, and I'll see you all later.